Hello bros, I'm Uncle Test Zero, BroFive production, and the next part of Gender Bender Lynn. And I'm still alone. Well, it doesn't matter too much. I've done many novels alone. Well, not many novels. I should own a 3 and I'm on the 4th novel right now. That was fun in a way. Start recording right here. Is everyone okay? Is anyone dead? Well, I've got a big ass pair of boobs, but I think I'm fine. No injuries or anything, and I haven't seen any dead people. Yeah, I'm fine too. Why the hell did we turn into girls? I don't know, this makes no sense. I guess we should just be glad no one's dead. Will someone please tell me what the hell is going on? The lab was chaotic and getting worse by the minute. Everyone was scared and freaking out, and this wasn't helped by Yale burst into the room a few minutes later, yelling and screaming at the top of her lungs. Nathan was still making phone calls in the other room, so I decided that I had to step in and take control before things got out of hand. Someone around here had to take action, so I might as well be me. Everyone calm down. Man, my voice sounded so high-pitched when I'm yelling. Huh. Anyway, we all need to take a deep breath and calm down. Clearly something really freaking weird just happened. I think it was to do with the centrifuge, but I have no idea where the explosion came from, or why the gender suddenly switched. Whatever happened, we need to settle down and figure out what caused this. Screaming and running around won't help anything. Is anyone hurt apart from the gender swap, I mean? I'm still struggling to figure out what exactly caused the explosion, but I'm pretty confident it had something to do with the broken centrifuge disc flying out or hitting the ventilation shaft. But as to why they caused the explosion, is anyone guess? Alright, you guys probably don't even probably have no idea who I am. If you hadn't guessed already, it's me, Liam. I must admit, seeing me turning into someone like this is probably pretty hard to believe, but it's really me, I promise. Although you probably do believe me, because it looked like everyone else here was turned into chinks too. Anyway, I think we should survey the area for damage first, just in case there's a risk of another blast. Is everything is safe, then we should probably reintroduce ourselves. I seriously don't know who any of you are. We gathered everyone around and began to introduce ourselves one by one, even though I felt insanely guilty for turning everyone into a woman. It was fun to see how everyone had been transformed. Yeah, looked pretty much the same, but Dan had one up with a massive boost and had to admit I was a bit jealous. And I don't know what the next word after that is. Jealous of how busty she was. That's what I thought from the beginning. I had thought it would have the biggest chest out of it. I had thought I would have the biggest chest out here for everyone here, but evidently I was wrong. Very wrong. After introducing ourselves, we got to work on investigating the cause of the explosion. It was pretty confident that the centrifuge was to blame, but doing it through a check of the rest of the lab wouldn't hurt. Well, there's your problem. The centrifuge is exploded. It's really messed up. The router has punched right through the chamber. This definitely wasn't balanced right. Shit, that's totally my fault. Everyone been transformed into a woman because of me. Technically, it was Yair's fault. He's the one who loaded the centrifuge. It was my job to check it though. Let's just tell Yair it was a malfunction, that way he doesn't feel guilty about it. I'm the only one who deserves to have the hanging over their head. Yeah, I'm calmed down. It's fine. The viral vector is able to transport entire chromosomes into our genome. If anyone wants to reverse this, just insert a Y chromosome into their bodies, and then voila, they are back to normal. I guess that should work. I know for sure I'm not changing back though. This might be a pretty lame female form, but it's better than nothing. It's unfair. Everyone gets giant boobs and long sexy hair, but I get nothing. That can be fixed. Well, I was meant to have long hair and be super sexy, not end up like this. I guess I did that on end up pretty sexy. My hair is silky smooth and my skin is really soft and I get massive rack on my chest. This is actually really awesome. Yeah, just keep rubbing it in. Don't be so sad, Derek. You still look really cute. I didn't want to be cute. Well, you said it yourself. Our serum can change physical properties. So why don't you just rig one to give you bigger breasts and longer hair? You could even change your hair color if you wanted. I like having green hair. I don't know. I just think it suits me. It actually does. But you do bring up a good point. I could just do some research and improve my appearance to something more suitable. It had probably only take me a few days to figure out. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Okay, so we managed to identify what caused the explosion. Because I screwed up, that centrifuge disk escaped its housing and smashed into the ventilation cupboard, which caused our serum to explode and transform everyone in the building. I know our serum was somewhat unstable, but I didn't realize it could potentially explode at any moment. I really should have picked up on that. I don't think it was just the serum that exploded. We've been storing methanol, acetone, and fume hood that right next to the ventilation shaft. I think that's what triggered the explosion. The centrifuge disk would have been really hot from all the friction. Well, luckily it didn't kill someone. I can't believe I screwed up so bad. Don't worry, we can fix this. It's be fine. Plus, being female is way better than being a guy. If anything, we did them a favor. I can agree on that, actually. You can't draw conclusions like that yet. You've only been a girl for a few minutes. Heck, you don't even have boobs. No need to rub it in. The lab appeared to be safe, and it didn't look like there were going to be any further explosions. I felt pretty guilty about my ineptitude causing everyone to get a spontaneous sex change, but there was nothing I could do about it now. I just had to focus on developing a new serum to fix all of this, and everything would work out fine. But before I start my research, I don't think I should probably check in with Nathan. So I made my way to the office to have a chat with him. So how goes the phone calls? Everything's under control for now. Have you made a reversal drug yet? Not yet, but we are about to start. Yale, Ben, and Dan are all getting to work on preparing the lab for research, and Derek is planning out some ideas for on the whiteboard already. We'll probably have it ready by tomorrow. Maybe a bit quicker if everything goes well. The sooner you make it, the better. I've already had enough of being a woman. You haven't even tried it. Really? You're not curious to see what it's like to live the life as the opposite sex? No. Well, he's the most boring person ever. That being said, I'm impressed your serum worked. I honestly thought you two were making it up, and I was only humoring you because I have an excuse to fire you when you failed. Oh? But this is amazing. Easily the biggest scientific breakthrough in a decade. You two have done some amazing work here. You have done stamps to make millions from your findings. You know, unless you're making this shit up. Heck, we could probably make billions. So we still need to stay quiet about everything? Yeah, it makes my job easier. Now go make the reversal drawing. I still got a few things I need to organize here. Got it. I left Nathan to his work and walked back to the main lab. It was time to start researching a way to change everyone back. I still wanted to try out my new form for a bit longer, but I feel calmer if I knew I had a way to change back. If I ended up hating this. Thankfully, Yale had already made a start on tidying up the lab. The place looked like new, and we'd be able to get to work right away. I was surprised Yale was normally the sort of person who would slack off, not work to make place operation again. Thanks for cleaning up, Yale Sham. The lab looks great. Yale Shan? Well, actually, you say Shan of the name in Japan if the person is a girl. I think it's Kun if it's a guy. Yeah, because you're so cute. I'm not cute. Yes, you are. What if I called you Linda Who? Being called cute name isn't fun. Actually, that might work. What? Linda? No, just Lynn. Has a nice ring to it. Yeah, I like it. While I'm stuck in this body, just call me Lynn. Why? Well, I hardly look like a Liam anymore, do I? I guess. Then it is. Anyway, Yale, you're free to head home now. The worst of the damage is cleaned up, so there's not much more you can really help with here. But what about turning me back into a guy? We're going to pull an all-nighter. But there's no way we're going to have a cure ready by the end of the day. It'll be ready tomorrow afternoon at the absolute earliest. Wait, what? What am I going to do about tomorrow? I'm mandatory lectures I have to attend. I can't go to class looking like a girl. Why not? It'd be fun. No! That would be perfect as Spartaniac. I had to admit, making fun of Yale had cheered me up a bit. It was just harmless fun, and she'd be back to normal tomorrow anyway. I might as well enjoy myself while I was like this, right? And Derek was right. A day or two being a female wouldn't hurt anyone. In a way, we're doing them a favor by broadening their life experience. Okay, Derek, you're right. Being a chick is kind of fun. See, I told you this would be awesome. I love how my boobs keep bouncing all over the place. I hate you. And having long hair is so great. Shut up. I don't know why you're so upset. I think you're one of the best looking girls around here. Sadly, I think that the title goes to Dan. She's glorious busty. Yeah, I will give that to her. She's freezing hot. Even so, I still think there's certain charm to my appearance. I got one hell of a figure. But I don't really get how this all works. Look at how skinny we are now. How do all of the internal orgasm and stuff work? There's just not any room for them. It doesn't really make sense. And your waist is even skinnier. Than mine. How are you not dead? Because I'm just awesome. Right. Oh, Derek? What? While I'm stuck like this, I'm going to go by the name Lynn. Yale helped me come up with it. Oh, cute. The name really suits you, Lynn. Nice choice. What's your female name? I don't know, I haven't really thought about it yet. You're prepared to turn yourself into a girl the rest of your life, but you didn't think of simple stuff like what name you're gonna go by? I never said I planned everything. Planned for everything. What would suit you? I don't know. I know, new boobs and max short hair. That would work. Yeah, and instead of Lynn, we could call you Bitchy Max Stubbing Face. That would work too. Okay, so you're probably not that then. How about Anna? That sounds really bad. Nah, that sounds like something you name your dog. No, you wouldn't even name your dog that. It's not a bad start though. How about Dina? Cute, I think it suits you. Dina it is then. Welcome to womanhood, Dina. I'm not a woman until I get boobs. I can agree on that. I'm going off this research. That's never going to happen. You could always get implants. You can make those as big as you want. You could have giant stripper boobs if you wanted. Oh, those are all fake and plastic. And they look really bad too. I need natural boobs. And right now, well, all you need to do is actually take some hormones. Seriously. Take hormones and you get boobs like a goddess. I need natural boobs, and right now, I have no idea why the genes are responsible for breast growth. I need to do more experiments. Shouldn't we be back focusing on changing everyone back to normal first? That can come later. I think this is important. More important. Really? Don't judge me. Miss already has boobs. Making a new serum didn't seem too complicated. All I have to do is change the genetic implant and should reverse us back to normal after a simple injection. It was all well and good, but it wasn't going to make me hours to adjust the vectors to carry a new chromosome. And that wasn't counting all the testing I need to do. This was going to be a long shift. Still time to read. Lynn, we got a problem. What kind of problem? Just get your sexy ass to the hallway. Okay. Lynn, I'd like you to meet Alina. A few hours ago, she used to be a mat. Wait, who's Matt? What's up? Oh wait, that's the next character you're actually gonna be able to play. Wait, were you caught in the explosion too? Oh no, don't tell me the serum spread via the wind and transformed everyone at the university into women. I don't think so. I don't think it's that drastic. Yeah, you guys placed a coffee order at Sunset Blend and I was meant to deliver it. Except when I reached the front door, there was a massive explosion and it knocked me unconscious. Dina here found me passed out on the tree over there. And when I woke up, I was a girl. Crap. I'm really sorry about this happening to you. I'll be doing my best to reverse this as soon as I can. Nah, don't worry about it. I think this is awesome. See? She likes us, Lynn. Is this permanent or do I only get to stay like this for a few days? I'm pretty sure it's permanent, but we might be able to develop a drug to reverse all these changes. If it's alright with you, I'd like to stay like this. She's the second one that actually says that. Dina is the first and Alina is the second. And Lynn is the third, I think. That can definitely be arranged. I always wanted to be a girl, and now I am one just feel right somehow. I know exactly how you feel. Well, if you happen to guess, if you're happy, then I guess that's good. I'm going to tell Nathan and see if he will have to fill out insurance forms or anything, but I thought I'd introduce you to Alina so you didn't feel so bad about the other accident. Not everyone hates it, Lynn. We're going to go sort out things with Nathan. You just focus on your work and try to stay happy, okay, Lynn? Yeah. I was relieved to see that more people were enjoying this than Justina and I. And I was starting to feel better about my current situation. I was living an awesome fantasy I thought about for quite some time now. I just dragged a bunch of other people along for the ride. Man had already started to adapt and was going by Bree now, and Nathan seemed pretty confident on the phone despite her new voice. As weird as it was, a few days of being female wouldn't hurt anyone. With that in mind, I got back to work. Whoa, this is actually going really well. All of these tests seem to show the new serum works. Once I run some simulation and make sure it's safe, we'll be ready to administer this to everyone. Now I don't have to feel guilty and get to enjoy being a female for the heck of it. Woo! Way to go, Lynn. Well, I talk to myself sometimes, so Lynn is actually a fillable character to me too. These results were extremely promising, but I didn't want to test it on anyone in the lab just yet. There was always the off chance that something could go wrong in human trials and I accidentally turned someone into a cow or something, so I made my way to the secondary lab to talk to Dan. Hey Dan, can I get you to run some simulation for me? Sure, it's more fun than washing up. You know, you really should come up with a new female name that you like. Diana or Dora or something that doesn't really suit you now that you're super sexy blue-haired bombshell. No, you're not calling me Diana. Oh. Bree tried this earlier and I ended up as Danielle as a new name while like this. But I want everyone to call me Dan. No can do, Danielle. Why did I even mention it? So Daniela, how long do you think this simulation will take? I want to take these experiments to the next level and get the reversal serum ready. How many different simulations are there here? 12. I won't get this done today. It makes me about an hour per simulation. 30 minutes at best if I rush things. Damn, I was hoping I have things finished by today. So, you think we'll be able to shade back by tomorrow? If this simulation go well, yeah, then yeah, definitely. You'll be back to your boring male self in no time. I will be really sad to see those giant boobs of yours go. They are just so big and bouncy and awesome. I want them. No, you don't. Having super sensitive breasts might sound like fun, but I walk a few steps and my boobs start jiggling and then I can't focus on anything. It sucks. I fail to see how that's a bad thing. Yeah. I left Danielle to her research and made my way back to the office to see how Dina was going with Nathan. Let's see. Save. So, the story goes further and further. We're gonna be seeing it, but it's gonna be fun to see how the rest plans out because actually in the story there are also additional transformers added. So we're gonna see how all of those transformers gonna add up later in the story. But at least that was all I have for this time. Then hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. BroFive.